They got one person on. What is that, one person? Let me get you set up a little bit better so that way you guys can see what I'm doing. I can get my tripod set straight. What is up, guys? I got more people on. Making up some baits right now. I'm gonna wait for my buddy Colin to show up because I got some stuff to show him that needs to be done on his YouTube channel. He's kind of computer illiterate. What is up? Just cutting up a puck here that I have with just some plastic. And I'm going to be shooting up some molds for fishing. Where's everybody from? No, I don't make art, but I do make baits out of molds for fishing. So it's kind of like art. Nice, thank you. I got more coming on later with fishing and making baits. So it's been busy, crazy busy the last, this last weekend. So I got all different varieties of molds I got picked out to pick with black and gold flake, which the flake is called glitter. So, but my day's been pretty good. Sore. Here's one mold that I got. This is a Helgramite mold for bass fishing. And then another Helgramite. And here is an iCraw. It's like a crawfish mold. And then I got here's another iCraw mold. I got all different kinds of molds. I got some over here stacked up that I haven't got put away yet. So, yeah. Yesterday I cut down a big huge tree over at my cousin's, so I'm pretty sore from that yet. But yeah. So where's everybody from? I am happy because of you. Well, I'm glad that you're happy because of me. So, you're welcome, I guess. Hey, Matthew Adventures, how's it going? Hi, Alexis. Okay. Hang out, bored, found you. Sweet. Yeah, I'm just finally went live. I'm waiting for a buddy to get here. He's doing some YouTube stuff on his end too. His channel's called Wapsie River at Hunting Adventures because he's doing a lot of the hunting end and I'm doing a lot of the fishing end. So that's what I'm doing right now. And so, but if you guys haven't had a chance, go check out Wapsie Hunting Adventures. I'm training him on how to do video and all that stuff. So he's got control of that channel, and I got control of this channel for the fishing end of it. So, and right now I'm trying to teach him how everything's going and how YouTube works and videoing and stuff like that. So, but yeah. So if you get a chance, go check him out. Okay, well, thank you for subbing to me. So, thank you. But yeah, I don't know if you've seen the molds, but I got one here that I'm going to be making up some baits. So, right now I just got black and gold flake, and it's the glitter stuff. So, but yeah, and here's one that I have for a different type of fishing. So, but I'm not going to shoot that up with black and gold flake. Have you done any fishing? It is a good color. It's just some stuff, some plastic that I had laying around, some old stuff, and I turned it black. And it mainly had gold flake in it already. So, and yeah, so. Tried last Saturday, no fish. Yeah, here in Iowa, it's kind of tough pickings for fishing. It's pretty early yet, but a lot of people are still catching a lot of walleye and stuff on the rivers. And for me, I'm still learning the tips and the tricks, the tiny tricks here and there above spring walleye fishing. So. Same here in Ohio, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've talked to the guy that's over there in Ohio. If you haven't seen Hillbilly Hillbilly Psycho, he's from Ohio too. And right now he said that he had on a 6-pound carp and a 10-pound carp. And that's really all that they're catching over there. Yeah, same. I was hoping to get out yesterday, but I had a tree to get cut down over at my cousin's, and that pretty much took all day, and I was real tired and real sore from doing all that. Right now I'm still sore. I use muscles I haven't used in a while. I got some heating up the color, so if you're hearing the microwave run, that's what I'm doing, is melting this plastic down to get it liquefied in a liquid's form, and then shoot the molds up. So I'm just stirring it. Yep, that's what happens for sure. Yeah, I didn't use those mussels pretty much all winter, so they were pretty dead. When it's winter time, I don't really go out. It's too damn cold out there for me. It's kind of the reason why I wish I lived south. That way I don't have to deal with all the ice for ice fishing. I do some hunting, but when it gets too cold in January, it's January, February time is when Iowa's the coldest. I don't usually go out, so like at all. What's up, Sebastian? Like I told Matthew, today is pretty cold and rainy out here in Iowa right now. It's doing a lot of misting. And I'm a little sore from cutting down a tree yesterday. If you get a chance to check out a great person on plastic pours, is Crappy Man Jigs. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna have to check him out. I'm definitely gonna have to check him out. I'm subscribed to quite a few people that do a lot of uh, making their own plastics and making their own jigs. So I'll just add that to the channel of all the others that I have. So yeah, I'll give that a chance. I got a lot of this down into a liquid form already, but there's still some chunks in here, so I'll give it another stir and throw it in there for about another minute. I don't think you can really ruin black. Oh, he's doing hand ties? Oh yeah, yep. I'll take a look at him too. I do some hand ties too, but right now I still don't have a lot of the stuff that I want. So I'm gonna be giving that a whirl, and I learned that when I worked at Do It Molds, and that's where I acquired a lot of the molds I have. But they don't have a whole lot for marabou. Well, they do have marabou. It's just the oh god, now I can't think of the name. Think of the name of the material it is that wraps around the hook, gives it the body. But yeah, so I don't have a whole lot of that, but I'll definitely check them out. Thanks. All right, I'll do that. I know Barlow's has a lot of that, a lot of hand tie stuff. Barlow's has a lot of stuff to make your own stuff too. And he acquires a lot of stuff. But yeah, I'll give him a whirl and chat him up and everything. So you go over to Erie a lot since you're there in Ohio, or do any walleye fishing on the Erie? Okay, I'll check him out, and when he does his live. Oh, that's 2 hours away. Not really. That sucks. I mean, I got the Mississippi, and that's about an hour and a half from me. And I go there whenever I get a chance, but I do a lot of fishing on the Wapsie River and on the Cedar, and anywhere and everywhere I can get a chance. My buddy took me to Lake Rathman in southern Iowa, and I'm in Columbus pond fishing, lake fishing. Okay, yeah, and we went to Lake Rathman and caught quite a few crappie, nice sized crappie. We were throwing back the ones that were less than 10 inches and keeping the ones that were over 10 inches just because of we were catching a lot of them, so we were throwing back quite a bit of crappies. And I think I ran out of plastic on that one. So, top these off here. And this year I have planned out to go check out Red Rock Reservoir, the lake there, Big Creek, and there's a couple lakes over by the state capitol that I want to get checked out too, so I'll be checking those out. And I just got my grandpa's boat just operating finally, so I'll be doing quite a bit of fishing out of that too this year, hopefully, and um, hopefully it doesn't get too busy. And my boy's getting into a lot of stuff, so there's a lot of things that are taking up the weekend. So, yeah, so it's going to be fighting to get out there in the creeks and the rivers and the lakes. So, but yeah. That'd be sweet. I wish we had some ponds around here, but they're all private farm ponds. You can get out on them. It's just you can't keep a whole lot of stuff. But I guess that's okay. But where I'm at, not a whole lot of ponds at all. Southern Iowa, there's quite a bit. In Northeast Iowa, there's quite a bit of ponds. You know what, bud? You know, I'm gonna add you as a moderator. That way, if anybody gets on here and you like somebody and want to subscribe to them, you can go ahead and subscribe to them. Let's check these out. At that, little twister twin tail with another weird looking swim, but yeah. The one with the weird tails, these here, they're going to go to a buddy of mine because he wants to test out the tails for a mold he's got. And so, yep, no problem. Oh, man, I have to use this. Bust this open. Hellgrammite. Gonna be fishing those quite a bit this year. Yeah, those are good. Those are real nice to use as a trailer. And they're nice to use as all by themselves because the tail creates a helicopter. There's a craw, black craw. I wish I had blue flake, but I don't. Do it molds ran out of the blue flake, and I ran out of the blue flake. But I'll wait for them. And there's another eye craw. But yeah. Let's go ahead and shoot another one up. What's this one? That one's the hatchet craw. This sucker's massive. He's real big. My buddy should be getting here sometime soon. Don't know where he quite is at, where he's at quite a bit right now. Whatever. I can't talk either. So. 1 sec. Oh yeah. So, what's everybody else up to? Yeah, I went to the casino. Did you win anything? Or did you lose? Nice. At least it's 150. At least you came up, not lost. I'm gonna be able to buy a nice pole and a reel combo with that. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what happened to me. But until I started making up my own baits, I never went back out and bought. Really, haven't bought any new tackle or anything. Just all went towards the boat and fishing poles and reels and stuff like that. Everything else I pretty much make on my own, except for inline spinners. Inline spinners are a different game because you have to have a wire forming jig and all that, and you got to make and sell quite a bit to make up your money for buying that wire forming rig or jig, whatever you want to call it. So I'd rather just go spend the money on inline spinners because I don't use them all that much anyway, unless I get a wild hair up my ass to try it. Oh yeah, it's nice. Kind of a pain in the ass in the end too because it takes such a long time, but it is what it is. Oh, come on. There you go. Make some more. These here, I always have a problem with the antennas not filling out. I think it's just because I'm not pushing hard enough and the mold is still cold. So it solidifies real quick. But that's just tiny little details. And my water heater's going. Yeah, making your own stuff is time consuming, but I enjoy it. I can make stuff that you don't ever really see out on the shelf or anything, since all those are quite a bit mass produced. Yep, that is definitely for sure. Make them on the rainy days and nights. I make quite a bit during the wintertime too, but that's just because I don't do a whole lot of ice fishing. Ice fishing's not my gig one bit. So finally got another person on. Let's get another like. How about that? Yeah, around here ice fishing hasn't been all the greatest because we've had such mild winters, and so the lakes haven't been freezing up until way late. What's up, Kevin? And then by the time you can get out there, you're only out there for maybe 2 months on the weekends. So that's only what, 8 days. For me, that ain't really worth the spending the money at all. Except unless you go up to Minnesota or South Dakota or somewhere way up north, like where you're at, maybe Michigan, and up in Maine. So New Hampshire, somewhere up there, and yeah, so it freezes up way late here in Iowa. What's up, Kevin? Oh, no ice for you? Yeah, no. I can't spend the money on it. Can't find the reason to spend the money on all that ice fishing stuff. I don't get out there. I got a milkweed thing on my sunglasses. I went out there and planted some milkweed that I picked up. So also, I'm also a big nature guy. I went to school for conservation, natural resource management, and so I have my own little area where I planted a whole bunch of wildflowers and stuff like that on my property. And I went out and planted some milkweed seeds that I stratified in the freezer over the winter. And so, and I do quite a bit of hunting, but videoing hunting is very difficult, even if you're only filming your stuff. And we came down to it that dealing with a broken ankle, that sucks, man. And so my buddies and I kind of decided to do away with trying to videoing and everything, and videoing the hunts and stuff like that, unless we have somebody with us and they can film the hunt for us. But even then, that's still difficult because you're trying not to move and all that. Almost healed. I'll be fishing soon. All right, that's sweet. Get up and walk around and stuff like that. Yeah, right now I'm dealing with a torn meniscus, um, so I just recently tore that, and it's been giving me quite a bit of pain. And I gotta wait for approval from insurance to get the MRI on that before I can go and get that fixed. So I'll be um, oh yeah, I got a chest mount too. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I got a torn meniscus in my knee, so I can't really do uneven terrain right now. I mean, I can walk. I mean, I'm not saying that that a broken ankle is is better than a torn meniscus. I'm just saying, I can't. It's giving me difficulties to walk on uneven terrain, like walking down rocks down to get to the river. So I gotta have easy access right now until I know what in the hell is going on. So I gotta wait for an approval from insurance to get the MRI done. But yeah, I got a chest mount too for my chest for my phone. That's what I do all. That's what we do all our videoing on as of right now, until we can upgrade to a camera. And so when you're trying to zoom in on the animal and not move, it's very difficult to do for hunting. So I'm just doing strictly fishing as of right now because it's quite a bit easier. Yep, yep. So, yep. Right now I'm making baits, making black craw here right now, and but yeah, right now my buddy he'll be coming over right now. And do I ever fish the Upper Iowa? Um, been there. I want to get up there and all that. I do fish the Mississippi, so I do go up to like McGregor, Prairie du Chien area and fish up around there, Harper's Ferry, um, all that. But I do need to get up to Dubuque. Is that where you're from, Kevin? I got a Helgermite right now. I'm gonna be hitting up some smallmouth with these. Smallmouth love these ones. Yeah, Decorah. Yep. Yeah, that's where you're from. Yeah, I do want to get up there. I went up there just recently. Hey, my buddy finally showed up. I do know some areas that I do want to get up there. I got a live going there, buddy. Can you get around all my junk?
What are you doing?
Doing a live. Right here.
Oh.
I got three guys now. Kevin and Matthew Adventures. I live in Missouri now. I used to live in Texas. Was in the Army. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Sweet. Yep, thank you for your service. Got more cross here. And, yeah, my buddy's right here. He finally showed up. Took his sweet time getting here.
Dude, nobody told me half the roads coming over here are closed again.
What roads?
They got C-50 shut down again.
Again?
Yeah, because they didn't finish it. So they got to close back down to work. And then they got the next section south, that bridge, they got that one closed again to continue working on it. So I've come clear halfway down to C-57.
Oh. Well, that's what you should have taken first.
I wasn't on that end of town.
Well, you live close to it.
But I had to go north.
To my place?
I had to drop Fletch off at Scouts.
Oh. You didn't tell me that.
I didn't realize it until afterwards.
Oh. I thought he wasn't doing scouts anymore.
This is the last hoorah.
Oh.
Oh, I should have brought my deadhead.
Yeah, you should have brought that.
Totally forgot
Well,
about that.
what would your dream fishing trip be? I think mine would be Boundary Waters for a week. Dude, Boundary Waters is...
Killer.
Yeah, it is freaking awesome. I went up there. So if you ever go...
Go Labor Day week.
Yeah, go Labor Day weekend.
For walleyes and smalls.
And check out this one place. It's called Packsack Trips and what is it called? Packsack Canoeing Trips and Adventures. They do some guiding, and they can tell you anywhere and everywhere that you need to be, and to check anything out. So these guys are from the owner. Well, the owners used to own it, but the owners are from Tripola, and they strictly live up there in Ely as of right now. And yeah, up in Minnesota, they live up in Ely, strictly Ely now.
Oh, was it the one guy from Chipotle that was?
Yeah, well.
Okay, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, so I went up there twice when I was in college, and took the Quishwe River and fished that, and we hammered the smallmouth and the northern and walleye up there like crazy. So, but yeah, I want to get back up there, is up to the Boundary Waters, and that's one of my dream trips of doing again. But my other trip is probably Canada. But as of right now, Canada don't like us, so I'm not going up there.
You want to know what my dream fishing trip would be?
What?
I want to go on.
They probably can't hear you.
One of the Great Lakes.
They can't hear you because of the.
And do walleye fishing, walleye and lake trout.
Oh yeah.
On the Great Lakes.
But hey, Hillbilly Psycho, what's up? How's it going? Kevin, I'm going to add you as a moderator. So that way you can check these guys out. If you like them, go ahead, subscribe to them. We want everybody to grow. And why are you messing with my pop call?
I got the turkey fever now. After last night with Hadley and today, I got turkey fever way bad.
Slime Time Fishing and Reel Service. Hey, what's up? What's up?
That's so dirty. Let me guess, this is one I did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, yesterday was my first time going live, just checking it out, just seeing what would happen. But yeah, I decided to go live today. Actually, it wasn't yesterday I went live. I went live Friday. So yesterday I was cutting down a tree, and that was a big mistake for my knee. I'm going to shoot these molds up one more time, and then I'm going to give my buddies take a look at his phone and help him out with his YouTube channel. If you guys have, like I said, if you guys haven't checked that out, it's his channel is Wapsie River at Hunting Adventures. So when you get a chance, check that out and give it a subscribe and a like. I'm going to be teaching him on how to do attempt to teach, but it's very, very tough with an old dog like him with editing and stuff like that. But yeah, I built some sawhorses today, and that was a bad mistake for my ankle. Yeah. And so, but I'll be attempting teaching Colin how to do better on his YouTube channel. That way he can get some more subscribers and stuff like that. So I'll probably be getting off. Yeah, I'll probably be getting off the live here. That way I can teach him what to do, so I'm not ignoring you guys and stuff like that. So, oh, that one was a bad move. Hey, it's leaking all over. There we go.
So what do you got going on here?
Lots of different baits.
I see that. You've been busy with all this.
Yep. Lizard. Well, I'll show him my lizard.
I mean, that's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
That's pretty realistic there.
Give me a lizard.
And there's two of them.
I made these lizards up a couple weeks ago. So, but yeah. Hillbilly, give this guy a like on Wapsie River at Hunting Adventures if you like hunting. What's that?
Did you show him the craw?
Yeah, I made up some craws right now. But
Oh.
yeah, there's a different color of the craw. So
What were you attempting to do with what happened here?
it's just the way it swirls in the mold. It's a swirl type deal.
I mean, that would be kind of cool to use.
And one of the ripper molds that I have for this paddle tail, the sprue and the gating don't allow it to have like a laminate. It makes a swirl pattern. So it's one of those goofy things that happens that my old boss wasn't really thinking of when he made up the mold. It's like, hey, maybe some guys want to make a laminate. Let's not have the sprue and gates go down and straight over. But yeah. But
I can't.
yeah. What's that? What?
Oh, I was going to try and read it too. I couldn't. I don't have my glasses with me.
Yeah, but yeah, this guy here, he does all the hunting and fishing. So right now he's getting the turkey fever and all that, and I may or may not be able to go turkey hunting. It all depends on my eye appointment that I had. I had surgery on my right eye just recently, so I haven't got my contacts back ready for it. And but yeah, it's one of those deals that I have to wait and see on also.
He makes these too.
Yep, I make pot calls too. So screwing around with my pot call.
I gotta.
he's got one of them that I own too, and he has to use mine.
Oh no, I'm using mine. I took good care of it. I told you it was my favorite. That's my baby.
Yeah.
Nobody's allowed to use that but me.
Yeah. So, but yeah, this guy, he has the hunting adventures too. He went out to antelope hunting and made a lot of whoopsies out there in Colorado.
Yeah, I made a lot. I did almost connect though.
Did almost connect, but he made a lot of whoopsies. And I heard from a couple birdies that antelope hunting isn't really all that hard. So I don't understand how this guy didn't bring one home.
Talking to somebody who's never done it and using a bow and arrow. Oh, not that hard. Okay. My first shot was only at 65 yards. The second shot was at 89, but that's only because I practiced and I knew I could do it.
Yeah. That's what they all say. So, you should have went out with a gun then.
Oh, with a gun, we would have been done within the first 20 minutes. Both of us.
I love giving this guy a hard time.
There were so many antelope out there.
Yeah, he said that's a long shot. Kevin did.
Oh, it was. It was a very long shot. But I had to. I was shooting a HHA single pin, and I had to dial, so I wanted to make sure I could hit every yardage with it, just in case if I hit one and needed to do a follow up and it was further out. But yeah, that 89-yard shot, that took a while for the arrow to get there, but I made a little oopsie just before I shot, and it cost me that antelope.
I got a little bit of flashing on this Helgermite, but it'll be fine. But yeah, anyway, last of the iCross. I'm running out of black.
You got more right there.
I know. That's the reason why I melt it back down later. So I'm going to be helping out with your YouTube deal here pretty soon.
Yeah, we should do a quick recording too.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, don't oh Jesus me. After I brought this guy a very nice present.
But, alright, anyway, guys. So,
I mean, how good of a friend is it to bring him one of those?
yep, brought me a bow back.
With the actual HHA site that I used.
Yep.
Right there on my antelope trip.
Well, I'll be messing around with this.
How many friends can just sit there and hand it to him and say,
Right.
here you go?
I
And he
know.
wants to give me crap?
Yeah, I'll give you crap. Might need to tighten this down. This is moving.
Yeah, I didn't tighten it.
Yeah, but alright, guys. Well, we'll let you guys go. We got some work to do, so we'll catch you on the next one. See ya. Here, hand me my Allen wrench.